Since 2023, there are two different types of rule books for the Le Mans 24-hour. We have the LMH and the LMDH. LMH stands for Le Mans Hypercar, whereas LMDH stands for Le Mans Daytona Hypercar, or hybrid if you like. The LMH allows a manufacturer to design and develop its own car from scratch, which can cost a substantial amount of money, which is why in 2023 they brought in the LMDH. The LMDH requires entrants to use constructors like Orica, in this case with the Alpine, and I think the Acura as well, also use Orica, which is the LMP2 chassis. The Alpine A424 is powered by a V6 3.4 litre turbo engine, a single turbo engine, and I'm not quite sure if it's still, but the engine is based or has come from Formula 2 cars. But I'm not sure if that's still a thing because I'm not quite sure currently what the F2 cars use. So in the future at LMDH we probably will see more teams in the Le Mans 24-hour because the LMDH cars are obviously cheaper than the LMH. So it'll be very interesting to watch next year. Virtual Racing Cars have been working very hard at creating this car and the version is called the Arden V24. The car weighs in at just over 1,000 kilograms and produces about 671 horsepower with that single turbo V6 engine. Now this car, the reason why I really want to do a video on this car specifically is because the Alpine V6 engine, this 3.4 litre turbo engine, sounds like nothing else. It really has a distinctive sound, as you heard in the beginning of the video. In my opinion, virtual racing cars have actually made this car sound so incredibly spot on. If you put two videos side by side, the car sounds incredibly accurate. The virtual racing cars have done such a good job with making the car sound exactly as it should. The car does come with all full setup features that you expect with an LMDH car, and from virtual racing cars, everything you need is there. The car even starts with a hybrid system as it should. It sounds amazing. We all love that sound. Really did have a lot of fun driving this car. It took a fair bit of setup to get it to not quite understeer as much as it was driving with no setup, just on the stock setup it came with. It does require a bit of an adjustment there, as you'll know. I only raced it so far on the Nürburgring. I'll probably do another video around the Nordschleife. I'd say there's probably going to be people doing videos of the Le Mans 24-hour track on that circuit. Because of that, I thought I'd do it on a different track. I also want to do a video on this car on a slightly smaller track than Le Mans because of the way this car sounds, accelerating, braking, the turbo sounds, the squeaks the turbo gets on deceleration, and just sounds phenomenal, and I just thought it would sound better to review this car on a smaller track like the Nürburgring because, you know, just for review purposes I thought it would look and sound better. But as a whole and for review purposes, virtual racing cars have produced an absolutely phenomenal LMDH car. It's probably their best one yet. It is absolutely fantastic to drive and well worth the money. I think it cost me about $8 Australian. I think it's just over $5 US, $5.50 or something. It's definitely worth the money. There's a lot of work and R&D that goes into them creating this car for Assetto Corsa. I do really think that their cars are worth it. They have updated their other cars, or a couple of their other cars. I think the Ferrari version of the LMDH car has just been updated, along with their Peugeot version as well. So go and get it, guys. Definitely worth getting. They're probably this is probably going to be one of the best LMDH cars in sim racing. I do think it's better than the Le Mans Ultimate version. It just seems like a lot more work has gone into this. The audio especially, and all the details of the car just seem to be that much better. And this is just why I like paid mods, because generally the mods that come out of VRC and RaceM Studio seem to be extremely high quality, and that's why they're able to charge a small amount of money for these cars because we're getting the best sim experience. I'll leave you guys with a few more laps of internal VR view and trackside view of this car. It really does sound fantastic. But guys, if you want to hit that thumbs up, it really helps my channel. If you want to see more of my content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and you'll see more of my videos. If you do want to buy the car, I'll leave the link for virtual racing cars in my description. I'll also see if I can remember to leave a link of the actual real car Wikipedia page, the Alpine A424, if you're interested in reading up on the specs of this car and more about it. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.